Hey, everybody. I want to encourage you today to just keep doing what you're doing, keep focusing on moving forward, and keep trying whatever you're doing. When it comes to business, one of the hardest things to do is just keep going. And I see this a lot of time in business where people will say, hey, well, I tried this and I tried that and I tried this. And I'll say, well, how many times did you try it? And they'll say, well, once or twice or whatever. And it doesn't work when you only do it a couple of times. So stay at it. And so if you were joining a gym and you went once, you go down to the gym, you work out the one time, you usually feel great. And you're like, man, you're probably pulling up your shirt, looking at your abs, like, hey, this is probably awesome. And, I feel like I've actually accomplished something today when you really didn't accomplish a whole lot, but you feel like you accomplished something and you want to go back and you do it again and you do it again. But by about that eighth or ninth time to the gym, you'll look down at your abs and be like, I don't see that big a difference. Maybe this isn't working. Maybe it's just not working, and you give up. Well, the thing is, if you had stayed for another week or two, maybe you would have saw a difference. But by the time you did it for 2 or 3 months, 4 or 5 months, a year, you would have saw a drastic difference. It's the same thing in business. We don't often see a lot of results in the first couple of weeks, the first couple of months. There's things that I've done that have taken years to really latch on and grow. And so I really want to encourage you today, if you're doing something and you're doing the right things, keep going. Don't do it once or twice. Keep going. Set a plan, set a goal, and keep going, because that's where you're actually going to start to see a lot of the results. The hardest thing is keeping going when you know you're doing the right thing, but you can't physically see the results. And one of those places is in your bank account. Like, hey, I'm not seeing it in the bank account, so why should I keep going? You should keep going because it's going to work. That's why you should keep going. Now, if you're not doing the right things, that's a problem. We need to fix that. But if you're doing the right things, keep going. And that's the message I want to give for you today. Just keep going. I know it'll work for you. Keep going. Don't lose hope, and just keep going. And if you're not sure if you're doing the right things, if you think you're struggling with it or fumbling through it, reach out. Reach out to somebody, ask some questions, get a tune up, and then get back out there and keep going. So if you have questions about that, as always, you know how to reach me. I love talking to you about this kind of stuff. So let's chat, and I'll see you next time.